Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Derek Lopez, also known as Movies with the Guatemalan. Yeah, I need to think of like an intro or something. Like this is Movies with the Guatemalan. Maybe I'll keep that. Who knows? Yeah. So in this one, like I showed you, we're gonna be reviewing The King of Staten Island. Came out last year. I don't know if many people saw it because during the whole COVID thing, it released on like what's it called, video on demand and all that. I mean, I didn't. I waited for it to come out, and Black Friday sale, $10. Pretty good, and bro, great price for a great movie. So yeah, this, if you don't know, this is pretty much not like Pete Davidson's like actual like what. It's like I was what like I let the movie play and like all like special features play, and it's pretty much like he was saying like it's like what would have happened if what's it called what's it called like if life went for him a different way, in a way, like this was that movie, like in an alternate reality this would have been his life. But it sadly didn't go that way. If many of you don't know, his dad was a firefighter and he died. So like during 9/11, when that whole thing went down, sad enough. So yeah, this is pretty much him giving his like the audience, the fans, how the pain he feels. Like he said, it's a way of him expressing how what he's been through and how he's like what he's bottled up inside and how he's felt about this situation, this traumatic situation for him. It's very sad. But yeah, um, yeah. So where to begin? Pete Davidson, um, great actor. Like I knew him from SNL, but wow, this movie shows he like his acting range. I think I know he's been in like quite a few other movies, like cameos and all that, but this is like his movie. It's really great. Judd Apatow directed it. He made like Trainwreck. I think he also made Bridesmaids. Check. I'm pretty sure. My bad. Sorry. Bridesmaids. Yeah. No wait. No. Never mind. Judd Apatow. Hold on. I mean, I think he was with Bridesmaid. He made 40-year-old virgin. Okay. Finding people knocked up. This is 40. I only seen 40-year-old, so my bad. That's a great movie, by the way. I'll watch the rest soon. But yeah, this movie has lots of characters that like I didn't expect. Like the guy from Wizards, Moses. He's also, well, not Wizards, from Hannah Montana. I don't know why I said Wizards. That guy, Hannah Montana. Moses something's on here. He's in this movie. Marissa Tomei, Bill Burr. The only reason I started noticing him was from The Mandalorian, from Mandalorian fans. He's that guy. Uh, but yeah, yeah, great. Oh, the girl from Euphoria, his daughter, Madi Apatow, she's in here. So yeah, Euphoria fans, go watch this. But yeah, yeah, I don't like the movie's pretty much a comedy drama, and it no, it's a great mixture of both. It's funny when it needs to be funny and serious when it needs to get serious. And when it's trying to do both, it's like the dark humor, which is what this movie's. A lot of this movie's like it's humor, but there's like the regular humor, but there's a lot of dark humor in it as well. Um, and then there's some chemistry like that I would love to like give a shout out to. So the chemistry between Pete's character Scott and his sister, played by Madi Apatow, his sister Claire in the movie, their chemistry is very believable. And like I was watching like like the whole behind the scenes, and that like how like one argument that happens like way like early in the beginning of the movie, like the first 30 minutes. It's very the actual sister was saying like, oh, that's arguments they would actually have, because she was younger than him, and how she would always have to worry about like Pete Davidson growing up and all that. So, you know, Pete sprinkled some stuff in from his actual life in this alternate reality that his life would have been, you know. And that you feel for his character, Scott's character. It's like, damn, you know. Very like it's touching at times. It's very touching at times. But yeah, the when they share the screen together, P and Maudie or whatever, um, their chemistry is very well together. You could feel the chemistry, like the that brother sister bond. Like I'm starting to have the bond with my sister now. It's like, wow, you know, arguments. You guys get along. You guys argue, but most importantly, you guys care for one another. You know. And then I like how the idea of how, just how like one person weaves another person to the story. Um, so there's this one kid, and then he finds his way to like Pete's like little like gang, or not gang, but like his little like friend circle, in this woods. It's not spoilers. It's nothing big, but he runs into them. He asks for a tattoo. He starts giving it to the kid. The kid gets scared, and then he runs away, right? And then like just let's just say that kid, he's a big piece, and then he brings two characters together, so that was pretty cool. I mean, I wasn't expecting it the first time. Like, oh crap, you know, but it's cool. Um, and I also like how they tackled the whole idea of this Pete, like Scott, and this other girl named Kelsey, who's really cute, by the way. Like, wow. And she's British. I did not know that. I'm like, wow. She plays an American accent very, very, very well. Um, but the whole idea of their like thing, what they have going, it's like Pete just wants like the sex, right? But Kelsey, she wants like a relationship, you know. So that's for Scott. Kelsey's like her love sex interest, you know. Like Kelsey wants more, but Pete doesn't. And then there's this one scene at this one, I like this one like breakfast place, and then where she's like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I had enough. And then this is where, in a way, Scott starts to lose everything in the movie, just slowly, by little, and then he loses everything. But then, this is where his arc starts to create, you know, over time, over the movie, and at the end, it's a very beautiful arc that pays off. I personally think, for Scott and Kelsey, like no, for Scott overall, like with everyone, but with him and Kelsey, the ending, wow. I personally think the payoff was well deserved and well worked for, you know? And, you know, yeah, I don't know. Um, some other, like, what's it called? Actor Steve Buscemi. He was in Reservoir Dogs, the Grown Ups movies. I personally love those. I'm going to review those next. Those are going to be very, you know, but what else? Oh, Hotel Transylvania, for those who don't know. Yeah, he's in this movie. The whole story behind him in the movie is because he was all. I didn't know he was a firefighter before he started acting. So he was. Fun fact for those who didn't know, I didn't know. But yeah, he was a firefighter. So that was pretty cool that he added him in here. But yeah, and then the dynamic between Pete, Bill, and Marissa. That whole dynamic, once that whole thing starts going, it's very well. Like, you could see where Pete's character is coming from and why he doesn't want him to date his mom and be part of the family. And then you see where he's trying to come from and where Marissa's trying to come from, and how like all conflicts. It conflicts like at the beginning and for a while until she's like, I'm done. And then they move on. They go their separate ways for give each other space in a way, and they come back. And when they come back, oh bro, that's such a touching moment. I was like, oh, you know. And then P has some chemistry with some. He works with like some kids he has to pick up, and that's very cute. It's like very funny. It's like, I don't know. It's very funny. It's like cute and funny. You know, I thought it was. And then there's some montage scenes in this movie with him with the kids over time, how he's developing his relationship with these kids. You know, getting to know them more, helping them out. You know, and all that. And then with the firehouse, you know, P actually working and all that at the firehouse, and you know, becoming one of the you know, one if a member of the firehouse. One of the brothers. One of the guys. But yeah, like I said, the tattoo scene. Once that there's the scene in the hospital, they all come back together right after the huge argument, and it's a tattoo. Oh, bro, that tattoo was like, oh, like it shows how much, like over like it shows Scott's arc and how he went from like being like a little like not dick, but a dick. Yeah, I mean yeah, a dick asshole to Bill Bill's character to accepting him into the family and all that. So it's a very cute moment right there. And then the ending of the movie, pretty much, with with Scott and Kelsey, like I said earlier, the ending, it was very well deserved. And how it ends, how the movie ends, it's a very optimistic ending, and shows like it pretty much shows that no matter what life throws at you, you'll get through it. And at the end, like at the end of the tunnel, there's a light, right? That whole thing. That's pretty much what this is. Very optimistic. I really like it. Um, some final thought. Can't talk. Some final thoughts. Okay. Like I said, overall, all around acting was top tier in my opinion. I would give any of these people like a nomination. Maybe not for like Pete for sure, like the Oscar, but for sure the Golden Globes. I give each of them. Like it was really good. You bought into each character and all that, so I really like that a lot. And each character, like even if they had small roles, it wasn't like wasted roles. It wasn't like all background. They all served their purpose to the story. And like I said, this is a comedy drama, but it balances it very well. Like it's a perfect balance of both. It's not too much comedy or it's not too much drama. It's perfect comedy it's a perfect like balance of both, and I really like that. My only problem would it's not like story wise. It's just like it's a bit too long. Like you can start to feel it drag at times, but it's always going to be grabbing your attention, so that's a good thing. The story for sure grabs your attention, and yeah, Pete Davidson steals the show, and it just shows how great of an actor he is, and the great story to tell for Pete. But yeah, those are my thoughts of this movie, my review. I'll give this one an 8 out of 10. If you haven't go check it out, please. Great movie, 8 out of 10. Would recommend. But yeah, there's some tears that might be dropped, but it's all good. Yeah, like always, make sure to like, subscribe, hit a thumbs up, and yo guys, so that video sort of like cut out and it was weird, but like always, like I was trying to say, make sure to like, subscribe, make sure to give the video a thumbs up or like, right? But make sure you share, and thank you for all your support. Thank you very much. I'm going to continue posting content and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, bye. Moves with the Watermelon out.